Hello, namaste everyone. I wanted to make comment, and I know a lot of you hate this because I'm going to comment yet again on this Trump and this General Kelly's absolute bullshit response that he's giving. You know, that she listened secretly. She was in a car with the woman that she knew their family. The woman put the call on the speaker phone. So what is she supposed to do? Sit there with her fingers in her ears going, nah, 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 so she doesn't hear it? Is that what is supposed to take place? And it's, it's the way he says things, okay? So it's not only this woman, the congresswoman that was in there that had a problem with what he said. Also, the woman that he said it to, her family, the people who were all there, had a problem with it. Now, you can be consoling and saying, well, he was doing what he wanted to do, and that's, sometimes the price that's paid. But the way he said it came across as very uncaring. Did he apologize? Oh, heck no. Okay? And then they come out against this woman and say, oh, she was up there and she made it about her and it was horrible. Well, he was so shocked. Oh my God, he is shocked. I'm just absolutely, well, was he shocked when Trump went out in front of the FBI with all those people that had died in the service of the FBI, and all that Trump could talk about was how many people were at his inauguration? Was he shocked then? Whatever respect I had for Kelly has gone out the door with this. Okay, I understand. I'm sure that Trump, bullied him into, this situation. But my God, grow a set of balls and stand up for what's right. To sit there and mock this woman that was there, wasn't listening secretly, like Trump wants to put in capital letters. She was there. She knew this family, was part of this family for a lot of years. And obviously, the woman, the wife of this man, wanted her to hear the call. She had it on, again, speaker phone. Speaker. You don't put something on a speaker phone if you don't want somebody else to hear it. And this idea that it should be sacred, Again, was it sacred when Trump came out and all he could speak about was his inauguration? How many people? Did he give a rat's ass about all the fallen FBI people, all the fallen CIA people that had died, put their lives on the line? Did he give any condolence to them? Did he give any remark to them and the sacrifice they made for the country? Not only no, but hell no. The only thing he was interested in doing was patting himself on the back for how many people were there. That's it. Now, it's amazing to me that the Trump administration all have blinders on for whatever happens around Trump. And his absolute egotism. And yet, anybody else that does something, they make such a huge deal about it. Yet Trump does something 100 times worse, gets swept under the carpet. Nobody knows anything. Nobody says anything about that. Again, this is absolute nonsense. And then we have their speaker that comes out to give the news answer to the media, who sidesteps every question. She never answers it. She's great at the spin, spin it somewhere else, look somewhere else, but never, never, never gives a direct answer to what is asked. She's absolutely useless. I wanted to say also, I have people that are always commenting. A lot of them are, conspiracy theorists, or they live in other countries. I don't go and comment on things that are happening in other countries in politics. I don't live in that country. I'm not seeing what's taking place day by day. I'm not living that. It's none of my business to be commenting there. I don't comment on the politics of India, though I've lived there for many years, because again, it's something different. I'll comment on the social structure. I'll comment on the religiosity. That I know, that I was there, that I saw firsthand and was embroiled in and meshed in for many years. That I will comment on. But politics? I won't comment on the politics of another country because I don't live there. I don't know the ramifications. You don't know all the ins and outs of what is taking place unless you are actively living it day by day and you are keeping up on the current events of what is going on day by day. Okay? So, again, I'm going to put this out here and say, people need to open up, awaken, and see what's taking place. And I don't know, again, how there can be such blinders on when Trump does such a huge faux pas with the CIA, in front of the CIA, and all he can talk about is his inauguration. How many people were there? Doesn't mention one word of anything about those that were fallen in the duty to their country. It was all about him, as it always is. Okay? And yet we have a 4-star general that's not shocked by that at all, but he's absolutely shocked and incensed that this woman heard a conversation that she was made privileged to by the fact that the woman of the fallen soldier put it on speakerphone for her to hear and be a part of as well. Okay? What part of that is he not hearing? She didn't secretly listen in. Okay? Wasn't making it all about her. So, again, you need to step back. I had respect for Kelly until this happened. And the way he's railroading her, and I'm sure it's at the behest of Trump, but I don't care if you don't have, again, enough cojones to stand up for what's right. And you're going to play this low ball type of a nonsense. I'm sorry his son paid the price. Okay? But again, it doesn't give him carte blanche. I'm happy he made it to 4-star general. He played the game. He did it. He went through the ranks. Okay. But he has sold out. And again, we have what's her name, Sanderson, and says, somebody asked a question, about for the 4-star general, and she says, well, if you want to pick a fight with him, but I wouldn't talk to a 4-star general. What's he, a god now? Is the media and the people here, down here, and he's now up here, he's a god, he can't be questioned? None of them can be questioned? They're so superior and so above everyone. Nonsense. 100% nonsense. Okay? So again, we need to get ethics and values back into the system. You know, when Kelly said women were respected and put on pedestals before, well, he sure is not putting her on a pedestal. He was absolutely, again, absolutely horrid what he said about this woman. Okay? No, she's not the empty barrel. The empty barrel is Trump. Again, went out in front of the CIA to make his big speech, did not once mention the sacrifice of any of those people. Not once. And he made it all about his inauguration and how many people were there. So stop and think about that. You want to see the empty barrel that's making all the clanging sound? It's not her. Again, Trump says she's listening secretly. There was no secret. She was invited into the call by the wife of the soldier that was killed in Niger. Okay. So again, take that into consideration and just look at what is going on. You know, truly, this man is a psychopath. He doesn't understand emotions. He doesn't understand empathy. It's always about him. Just like also today, he tried to put the governor of Puerto Rico on the spot, saying, we did 10-star, I'm giving us 10-star, and what do you think? Sitting right next to him. Well, you know this man's got to kiss his ass to continue to get aid. But even then, he wasn't willing to go quite that far, although he's been kind of kissing his ass the whole time. I think the woman that was there in Puerto Rico was being more honest with the situation. Okay, I understand he wants to continue to get more aid, but the aid that they're getting is not being channeled the right way. You're not having people there that are putting things in motion the correct way. Do not any of these people have any bit of common sense as to what needs to happen when? We've got a ship there with doctors waiting, and the care is not getting to the people that could use it. Nobody knows they're there. Now, again, this is something wrong in the fact that they've got people there that don't know what they're doing. They're not putting it into place correctly so it can be used. So much is wrong with this administration and the nonsense that's coming down the pike from the very top. Like they said, you know, when the top and the head of the fish stinks, the whole thing stinks, okay? This is starting, the big stink is coming from the very top. And when the very top has got the big stink, the whole thing, I guarantee, is rotten. So I'm going to leave this here and say, my God, get it together, people. Get it together. We need to keep this country in the values that it was built on, not the values of Trump and Bannon, who wants to see all government go away. They want to tear everything down and again cause more separation and divide for those the haves and the have-nots. Again, they're trying to get rid of the VA now. That's the way they're going to solve the situation. We'll just dismantle it. Like we're dismantling all the rest of the things. And if you don't see what they're doing, you need to open your eyes. Because they're doing all they can down the pike to get rid of all these things. Really, you need to keep your eyes and ears open for these subtleties that are coming in, which if you don't catch them soon enough, you will be in an absolute world of hurt. We need to take our country back and continue to keep it on what it was founded on, not this nationalism, white supremacy nationalism and crap that they have going in the midst of all of this government brouhaha that they're into. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye, guys.